Okay, this is take 2 because I was doing this earlier and my internet completely crashed. So I am shifting my midweek mindset and Thursday TipBits into one space so that you know where to find me. And normally it will be at lunchtime UK time, but obviously I'm having to do it again at the moment. So what is this? It is a space where you can ask me any questions or where I will share elements with you about the work that I do to help people step into being more fully vocally confident, present, feeling present in your life, feeling happy to share your voice, to express yourself, to have those challenging conversations. And today we're going to start with something that is really simple. Well, seemingly simple, but hugely effective. And that is speaking about yourself with more confidence so that you sound less like you're apologizing. And lots of people, I find, particularly in this country, but not limited to this country, have a subconscious mindset of, I need to be humble, I need to be meek, I need to not show off, I need to not brag, which is then very challenging if you are trying to speak about yourself with confidence, whether this is for a job interview, whether it is you speaking about your own business, whether it is you sharing an idea or a thought that you have in a meeting or with friends. And there are 3 really simple words that, if you take them out of your vocabulary, not entirely, obviously, there are moments when these words are useful, but there are also times when they are subconsciously in our vocabulary as an apology that we don't realize we are giving. So the first one is the word just. And I read an article about this, I don't know, quite a while ago now, when I was starting this business as my main focus, I think. So probably about 5 years ago. And there was a survey done or a study done that women use the word just, I think it was something like 80% more than men. So, for example, if you want to confidently ask for something or for someone's time, you don't need to say, oh, I just wondered if, or I'd just like to, or I just would like a minute of your time. The just undermines. So I would like a minute of your time. I would like to ask you a question. It doesn't make you bolshy. A lot of my clients are afraid of appearing arrogant or aggressive. There's a real difference between aggressive and assertive, but the putting the subconscious just in there is really, I'm diminishing myself. I'm not sure I'm worthy of this thing that I'm about to follow it up with. This came up, unsurprisingly, in an acting class that I was teaching on Sunday, which brings me nicely onto the second word, which is only. So I only, or I've only done, I've only, leave only out, particularly in a situation where you may be wanting to present yourself in a really strong way, like a job interview or like speaking about your business. You know, I've only been doing this for 3 months. I've only done XYZ course. No, I've been doing this for 3 months. And what I've learned in that 3 months is, or I did this course because XYZ. But putting the only in there, again, it's about self-worth and it's about perception of worth. So it's like, well, I'm already perceiving that it's maybe not as good quality as you would like me to have, or it's not the experience you would want, or I'm already assuming that you will not like where I studied or what I trained in. So I'm making that easier for you by making it nice and comfortable. I only. So these are words that if you can just start to recognize when you're using them. When I read that article originally about the just, I noticed that I would use it when I was writing emails. I would just like to. And occasionally I still find myself doing it, but now I'm aware, I'm conscious of it. I look for it. I'm like, oh, do I need a just in here or don't I? And sometimes we do, right? Sometimes it's there as a lightener, but most of the time it's not needed. So allow yourself to become conscious of, are you using these words? Are you diminishing yourself by scattering justs and onlys into your life? So thank you so much. I'm not quite sure who I've got on Facebook there, but because it just says Facebook user, because I'm going live with StreamYard. But blinking heck, these are the words I use most. Trying to take up less space. Exactly. And this is the thing. So many of my beautiful clients are perpetual people pleasers, or I've had a couple who were subconscious people pleasers and trying to take up less space. So I'd just like a minute of your time. I only want to ask, please, 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 if you're wanting to sound more confident, if you're wanting to give off an air of just ease and openness, look and notice at your use of just and only. And the third one is very obvious, but sometimes, again, subconsciously not so obvious. It's the word sorry. And I know she won't mind me saying this. So the lovely Chrissy Wright, when she came on the 7-day retreat, it was a word that we actually forbade her from saying because she was apologizing. So it was sorry, 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 sorry. Now, I know that's sort of a British thing, right? It's how do you know you're British? It should be part of the British citizenship test, in fact. There should be a question of, if you're walking down the road and you and someone else bumps into you, what do you say? And so it is part of the British, sorry, didn't mean to. However, notice, do you say the word sorry a lot? Is it excessive? Because sometimes these habits can show up as subconscious apologizing for yourself existing. And that's what I want to help you recognize so that you can start releasing it. So those are my little tools and techniques for today. As I said at the beginning, I am going to be sharing these midweek Mine My Mind sessions every Wednesday, and they are replacing the midweek mindset and the Thursday TipBits. And I have a Mine My Mind session every Monday, the first Monday of the month at 6:45 p.m. UK time. So I invite you to that if you want to come and ask me specific questions. So I've just had a thanks that was helpful, and just, only, and sorry are now out of your vocabulary. Yay! Not completely. Of course, sometimes we need to apologize, but there are ways also to apologize without losing pride or without feeling horrible as well. We might do that for another one. So if there's ever a topic you want me to talk about on these midweek Mine My Minds, please do either put it in a post here or tag me or DM me. Let me know what you would like to know about. I will be covering mindset. I will be covering tools, tips, and techniques for vocal confidence. I will be sharing how voice vibration sounding can be used for that self-awareness, for meditation, for stress and anxiety reduction, for pain and physical and emotional pain reduction. And this is all the work that I do. So please let me know what you would like me to share, and let me know in the comments below what you are going to get rid of from your vocabulary so that you can stand up and speak up and live your life with more confidence, connected to the whole of who you are, and not needing to apologize for yourself existing or people pleasing, allowing yourself to take up space. Thank you so much. And I will see you, if you want, on Monday. So I think I put the link in the comments above. Come to the Mine My Mind session. And that is the link on my events page, yourwholevoice.com/events. And that will give you the Zoom link that you need. So it's not public, that one. So it'll just be, it can be nice and private and no one else needs to know. So come ask me the questions that you have about any of the work that I do. Take care. See you soon.